Welcome back. So I think I got all the audio problems fixed. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else for me to note here, aside from we can't really do anything in this first area quite yet. I am already zoomed in all the way. I don't think I can get this gold brick. I can't get the camera gold brick. I don't know you can use a camera. Neither can I do the checkpoint race gold brick. So I think we can just get on with it. Yeah, and I didn't know gold bricks are like the main collectible of this game. Don't really think they do anything, but need to get them all for 100%. So let's look at this. See what it's got to say. Follow the trail of guide studs to reach your destination. Well, I don't think you have to, because that's what I'm here for. Just casually run this guy over, as any good citizen does. And make sure to suddenly turn around and just ram the car behind you. It's kind of like a requirement. Alright, back to actually being a guide. Because, you know, that's kind of like what I'm supposed to do. Anyways, let's head over here. Locked.
Get them from storage, not from one of the control panels.
And just dig this up with Alan. And of course, get Hammond to deal with this. And also to beat up stuff. You're gonna see me beating up stuff a lot. That's because I'm working for 1 million studs. You might ask why 1 million studs? And to that I actually meant to say 2 million studs. But to that I say, there's an upgrade later on that costs 2 million studs that we are 100% buying for this walkthrough. So the quicker we can get that upgrade, the quicker we can get on with it.
Let's get something straight, John. Your investors, whom I represent, are deeply concerned. 48 hours from now, if they aren't convinced, I'm not convinced. Let's shut it down, John.
Alan, this species of variformin's been extinct since the Cretaceous period. I mean, this thing is a...
Sorry about that. I had a sneeze. Can imagine.
It's a dinosaur.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
How fast are they? Well, we
Excuse me.
T-Rex to 32 miles an hour.
T-Rex?
Mm-hmm.
You said you've got a T-Rex?
Uh-huh. Say again. We have a T-Rex. Dr. Grant. My dear Dr. Sattler. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
He said the thing.
How do you do this? I'll show you.
Sorry about that. Anyways, let's let's get on with it. So, I think there should be a map point somewhere around here. Hmm. Oh, further right this way. And you know what? I'm ditching the car. Because who needs a car? You can just use your hands to get there. Just handstand to your destination. I don't think there's anything we can get here either. Yeah, nothing. Now, I could have chosen Jurassic World, but the reason I didn't do that is because I already did the prologue level, so kind of seems like I already did the first level, so why why not continue with the rest of the world? Mm. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry. Oh. Anyways, just continue on. There's nothing you can really do except for continuing on with the story. That gives us money. I think earlier I got a blue stud from one of the things. I think the studs you get from breaking stuff is randomized. Also, sorry about that person. She kind of, sneezed at me. And in this economy, we can't really afford for people to be sneezing. Not like I just sneezed earlier. Anyways, like I said before, there's no need to delay it. So I'm just gonna get on with it, and you should be at this next level soon. Okay, but I do think there are a few gold bricks we can get. No, we can't get any, but we can set up for some.
Especially if you don't like goats. They do have those creepy, weird eyes.
Okay, this is a new mechanic. You just press A with somebody on it, switch it, and then B, like this. I mean, you saw me do it. And personally, I'm what they call a visual learner. I never really liked the whole audio learner, visual learner thing. Because I feel like some people are just learners, and that's what I kind of am. Anyways, we can't continue here because we have no one with a gun or anything that can be thrown there. Aside from that, there's nothing else I can really do. So I go on to the next level. mean, I could get some more money, but I don't really want to do that. I mean, I want to do that, but I don't really want to. You know, I'll just get up to 1,000 and call it there. Wait, no, there is a gold brick we can get right now. Sorry about that. First off, let me make this map point. Gonna switch to Sattler. I'm gonna head over to the raptor enclosure because I think we need bigger. But I usually call it something else, but I'd like to I mean these videos aren't to get monetized anyways, but still I'd like not to say what I usually call it. Anyways, let's get digging. Can use that over here. Yeah. Some characters can dig through like Ellie, and you can use keys on locks, and you just have to spin your joystick around. And now we're over here, the raptor enclosure. Don't think there's anything we can get here, but can't get this map point. Almost feels like it was just here. Anyways, that's what most characters do. Okay, so if you press B repeatedly on these, you can jump up and get a gold stud like that. I don't think you can get any other gold studs. Oh yeah, I got 10,000 or 100,000. First achievement, of course, might not get as lucky as I have, but alright.
You'll find a great dino fact just down there.
Alright. Keep him in mind, because he's gonna be very important later, Mr. DNA.
The most advanced amusement park in the entire world. Why don't you all sit down?
Just one drop of blood contains billions of strands of DNA, the building blocks of life. 100 million years ago, there were mosquitoes, just like today.
sir. Perfect timing.
They imprint on the first creature they come in contact with. That's it.
Some kind of control you're attempting is it's not possible. Listen, if there's one thing the history of evolution has taught us, it's that life finds a way.
What species is this? It's a velociraptor.
They're lethal at 8 months, and I do mean lethal. I've hunted most things that can hunt you, but the way these things move, miles per hour if they ever got out in the open. They remember.
All right, let's feed these overgrown lizards then.
All right. I don't remember all the mini kit locations, but I know one of them is for shooting down all cameras. No, that's one of them. I think there's another one somewhere. There's one over here, but you need an athletic character. Also meaning we need a female character or Mr. DNA. Because, Mr. DNA can, do everything.
These cages aren't gonna be big enough. You could barely fit a goat in.
That's our second. I think I said this last time, but make sure to collect as many of these studs as possible in the levels. Outside of levels is fine, but in the levels you need true survivors, so that's why I say that. Later on there will be upgrades that make it so that we don't need to get as many.
That's better. Now we just add cap.
But in my personal opinion, just do whatever makes you
Isn't that part of the
happy,
control panel?
makes you experience fun. Hey, that's just my opinion. You can make yourself as miserable as you want. I can't stop you. You probably live very, very far away from where I live, or you could live very close. There's another one right here, but unfortunately, like I showed earlier, need someone who can dig through. You know what? You don't understand how hard it is for me not to say that word, and if you're not a child, you know what word I'm talking about. Believe yet again, here I can use the forklift. My friend. Okay, that's the button. We can just roll over everything. And the reason you might have noticed I destroy stuff in vehicles more often, well, whenever I have access to vehicles, that's because when you're in a vehicle, you don't actually have to collect the studs. You just have to break it and the studs come to you. I know it's lazy. It's also kind of smart. And that's it's, I know what it is. I got my forklift stuck. Now we have to do everything manually. Ugh. It's no big deal, honestly. I'm just being dramatic. Almost forgot. You need to shoot this stuff. Sorry about my silence. I mean, I think I've said it several times before. I'm just kind of breaking stuff. There's nothing really to know here. You'll see these hatches. Later we'll get a dinosaur called the Compsognathus. And we can use that dinosaur to enter those hatches and get the corresponding uh I forgot. Sorry, my memory's not the best. Find the oh my god! How am I not? Find the dinosaur chip. Finally. Sorry about that. Can tell. Um. Oh. I wasn't looking at it. I was looking at something else. Sorry about that. I think I said this last time, but I never really said that I was good at this game. Just making a guide on it.
Come on, Daisy. Taking you for a meal. Sorta.
And I think the same goes when you're riding an animal. Hold on, let me look at this. Press X to ride on LEGO vehicles and animals. I think you already saw that earlier, but anyways, we're not gonna get you over here quite yet. I'll run around, just break stuff with you. Don't really know if there's anywhere where we haven't broken anything. We can't walk off the ledge. You know. It's better fresh. That's what I say.
Beef, huh? Boy, those raptors eat better than I do.
Oh. Thanks for stealing my joke. Oh well.
Ay, caramba. Is it morning already? Oh!
You know.
Ah, my knee! Lo siento, I cannot go on. My mother, I love her. I have not been racked with such pain as this since I stubbed my toe. Someone else must operate the crane. My injuries are
Use
too
L to
severe.
rotate the crane, pick up heavy LEGO objects. So, this is a little bit of motivation for you, friend. Yeah. Take that for being lazy. Anyways, let's get this.
essence of chaos.
Kids!
He missed you.
These will be your transports for the afternoon. No driver. No driver. They're electric. They run on this track in the middle of the roadway here. Spared no expense.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Still not clear on chaos.
The shorthand is the butterfly effect. A butterfly can flap its wings in Peking, and in Central Park you get rain instead of sunshine. Look at this. See? I'm right again. Nobody could have predicted that Dr. Grant would suddenly jump out of a moving vehicle.
Alan?
Don't be scared. Come on, it's okay. She's sick.
I have to insist that we get moving.
You know, if it's all right, I'd like to stay with Dr. Harding and finish up with the trike.
Sure. Seems to happen about every 6 weeks or so.
I'd have to see the dinosaurs dropping.
Very confused. You should know better than her. You're a veterinarian. How are you confused that she needs to look at the droppings? Inconsistencies of the game aside. Hope you read that, because I'm not reading it for you. Anyways, just plunk through this stuff. Nice, blue stuff. Let's see what this guy's. Find and return the Lego items above the dinosaur to heal it. Alright, well, let's get cracking at it. First, let's beat up the save state. Gotta beat up the save state. It's a requirement. If you don't do it, we're gonna have to. Well, you'll see what we're gonna have to do. Alright? Use a watering can, such as the one carried by Ellie Sattler, to grow plants here. Alright? Easy enough.
So odd,
Switch back to this guy. Alright? Get her fed.
Alright, so she's suffering from meliotoxicity.
Hey, did that taste nice, Sarah? Oh, if you ever meet my daughter, don't tell her I named a 6-ton dinosaur after her.
Fortunately, none of our characters can go into dark caves. Um, Get him since he can track. Okay. Honestly, there's not a lot of note. I think I've already covered all the abilities in this area, except for the ones held by. You'll see who is held by, but there's another character who has that we unlock here that has abilities that we don't currently have access to. I haven't really mentioned any
These are dilated.
bone kits because there aren't really any you can get here if I'm correct. I might be wrong.
Trust Cindy and Lilac?
Yes, we know they're toxic, but the animals don't eat them.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
I have a bit of advice that might help.
Alright, I think I've already read this before. You can go back and read it again. And no, I'm not trying to get money out of you. I don't make money from these videos anyways because there is copyrighted music in these videos. Makes me understand why no one else has really covered this game before. I've checked over YouTube. None of them are like a full guide like this one.
Lilac berries.
Now, of course, I could be wrong, but I don't know.
Maybe vesicles. That's interesting. It's okay.
I'm impressed, Dr. Sattler. She's looking right as rain again. Speaking of which, we should get back to the visitor center before the storm catches us.
Right? Can switch to dinosaurs with X as well. If I read this. Cracked Lego objects can only be smashed by a dinosaur charge. Hold Y to make a dinosaur charge. Not all dinosaurs can charge. Triceratops, Pachycephalosaurus. I think there's one more, but I don't remember. I could also, yet again, be wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of stuff, so.
Look out for the car! There should be another car parked in the compound northeast of here. Not far to the visitor center, Dr. Sattler.
Well, I don't think there's anything else here. Oh, I forgot to mention. Earlier I broke 2 boulders. And those boulders, there's a third one later. True Survivor, nice. Um,
We better make another way over for her.
but there's a third boulder up here, and we can use that boulder to get, and if we break it with,
Right, there isn't a bridge here.
you'll, sorry, uh, I never said I was good at this game. And that's another one. I don't think there was any more we could get in the first section. And I think there's a few more we can get over here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I already said I'm breaking stuff, trying to get to 2 million. Well, I guess I should say 2,100,000. You'll see that in part 6, if I'm correct, because they'll do one thing per part, and then after we're done with the part, we do a cleanup episode where we go and not do the free play of these, but we will go through the island with free play. Alright. Well, we're just about to wrap up. You might have noticed I haven't mentioned the amber brick at all. That's because it's right here. What do you mean you can't see it? Are you blind? No, I'm joking. It's right past here, and that's where the end of the level also just so happens to be.
Where's the crank off the gate winch gone? I bet some greedy dino ate it.
It doesn't sound right, but um, why would you ever want? Whatever. Oh yeah, because I definitely want to play as the one character that, or the one thing that can't make any progress. Anyways, get through here. That one can be a little bit annoying, but oh well. Now we've got this. Alright, and then once the dinosaur's back here, we can break the stuff. Okay, so now when I want to play as the dinosaur, you don't let me. Ah well. No big deal. You know, a lot of the times they seem to make bigger deals out of stuff than they really are, but it really is nothing. A lot of the time I'm just joking, and yes, I do have weird humor. Anyways, oh boy, howdy, I sure wonder what that unlocks.
51 on today's glitch list. We have all the problems of a major theme park and a major zoo, and the computers aren't even on their feet yet.
Dennis, our lives are in your hands and you have butterfingers?
I'm totally unappreciated in my time. You know anybody who can network 8 connection machines and debug 2 million lines of code for what I bid for this job?
Quiet, all of you.
We're approaching the Tyrannosaur paddock.
I think the audio is still a little bit late.
Remember, viable embryos.
And I'm sorry about that.
If they don't survive. 1.5 million if you get all 15 species off the island.
7 o'clock, D-Stock.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit off. Real nice. Um, hold on. Hmm. Alright. Well, that's where I'm gonna end it off for today. That'll. Hold on. Before I. No, I'll do that next episode. Yep, this is where I'm ending off for today. I think I fixed the mic. I don't know about that stuff. It might be fine on your end because it kind of feels like it's lagging behind on my end. It is a little bit hard to get it set up correctly. There is a way you can do it. Anyways, sorry about that sounds at the end, but this is the end of the video. Alright, bye.